Absolutely. Here's your complete full-length audiobook script for Chapter 5, Silence is Strength. 1,050 words. Tough love, direct, and deeply transformative tone. Written for a YouTube audiobook. Chapter 5, Silence is Strength. Repetition phrase. The loud lose, the calm conquer. In a world obsessed with noise, silence has become your greatest weapon. Everyone talks. Few listen. Everyone reacts. Few remain composed. But here's the truth. The one who stays silent in chaos owns the room. Because silence isn't weakness. It's control. It's presence. It's power. The loud lose. The calm conquer. Most people think power comes from words, from winning arguments, from proving points, from shouting the loudest. They don't understand that silence commands more respect than noise ever will. When you stay silent, you force others to reveal themselves. You let their emotion expose their insecurity. You let their overreaction expose their lack of control. That's silent dominance. It's not about shutting up. It's about showing up with composure so powerful you don't need to speak. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Look at the great leaders in history. The generals, the warriors, the masters of discipline. They didn't waste words. They spoke less and acted more. Because silence creates tension, and tension creates respect. When you speak only when necessary, your words hit harder. They carry weight. They carry intent. They cut through the noise. But when you talk too much, you drain your energy. You reveal your strategy. You lose your edge. That's why silence restores dominance. It's not passive. It's precise. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Here's the secret. Silence is emotional control made visible. It's how inner peace shows itself externally. When you can stay calm while others are breaking, you become magnetic. When you can listen without needing to defend, you become respected. When you can pause while others rush to speak, you become powerful. Silence makes people uncomfortable, and that's exactly why it works. Because the weak can't stand silence. They crave validation. They need reaction. They want your energy. Your words, your emotion, your attention. When you refuse to give it, you starve their control. You win by saying nothing. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Let's talk about silent dominance. It's not just shutting your mouth. It's about mastering three things: tone, posture, and reaction. Tone. When you do speak, your tone is calm, low, measured. You don't raise your voice to match emotion, you lower it to control it. Your calm tone forces others to calm down. It sets the rhythm. That's control. Posture. Your silence isn't slouched or submissive. It's steady, it's upright, it's confident. You don't flinch, you don't fidget, you don't rush to fill the space. Because silence is your arena. Reaction. You don't respond to every insult. You don't explain every decision. You don't justify every move. You let action speak. You let discipline speak. You let time speak. That's silent dominance. The loud lose, the calm conquer. You want to know why most people lose their power? Because they can't stand silence. They fill it with excuses, explanations, and emotional noise. They don't realize that every unnecessary word leaks energy. Every reaction gives control away. Every outburst tells the world exactly how to control them. But when you stay silent, no one knows your next move. No one knows if you're angry, unaffected, or planning your next step. And that uncertainty, that mystery, is power. Silence keeps you unpredictable. And unpredictability commands respect. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Think about it. When you argue back, you're playing their game. When you explain yourself, you're seeking approval. When you overreact, you're confirming their control. But when you stay silent, you end the game. You don't feed the fire. You make them burn out on their own. Silence isn't surrender. It's strategy. You choose your words like currency. You spend them only when they'll earn something. Otherwise, you hold them. Because every word has energy, and you don't waste energy on noise. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Let's make this practical. Here's how to build silence into your power system. Step 1. Stop explaining. You don't owe everyone a reason for your choices. When you over-explain, you dilute authority. Let your actions speak louder than your defense. Step 2. Use silence as a reset. When tension rises, don't react. Pause. Count to 5 in your mind. Observe. Let everyone else lose their cool while you stay grounded. That pause separates you from the masses. Step 3. Master your face. Control your micro-reactions. No rolling eyes, no smirks, no sighs. Train your face to remain calm under chaos. That's discipline at the highest level. Step 4. Speak last. In meetings, arguments, or negotiations, wait. Let everyone talk. Listen, then speak. The one who speaks last always sounds like the leader. That's how silence becomes dominance. The loud lose, the calm conquer. You don't have to shout to be heard. You don't have to defend to be understood. You don't have to argue to prove your worth. Let them talk. Let them underestimate you. Let them assume your silence is weakness. Because when it's time to move, they'll see. They'll see that silence wasn't fear. It was focus. It was preparation. It was power under control. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Every great warrior knows this truth. Noise is the weapon of the insecure. Stillness is the weapon of the strong. When the battle starts, the loudest ones swing wildly. They burn out fast. But the silent one, the focused one, watches, waits, strikes once, ends it. That's composure. That's control. That's power. The loud lose, the calm conquer. From now on, protect your silence. Don't waste it. Don't fill it just because it feels uncomfortable. Silence is your armor. Silence is your strategy. Silence is your signal to yourself that you are in control. Remember, when you can stay calm while others panic, you win. When you can stay silent while others beg for attention, you win. When you can stay composed while others crumble, you win. Because power doesn't need to prove itself. It just needs to be. The loud lose, the calm conquer. You've now learned the art of silence, how to lead without noise, how to command without shouting, and how to win without fighting. But silence isn't the end. It's the bridge to something deeper. Because once you master silence, you uncover the next level, stillness. Stillness isn't just silence on the outside. It's peace on the inside. You've learned how to stay calm on the surface. Now it's time to learn how to stay still within. Next chapter, The Calm Within the Storm. Would you like me to write chapter 6, The Calm Within the Storm next? Same tone, 1,000-word audiobook format?